All right, ladies and gents, let me plug the joint, man. Raw attraction isn't logical. Why women desire emotion, not reason. Again, raw attraction is not logical, gentlemen. Why women desire emotion, not reason. Real quick, attraction is primitive. I would say this: sexual attraction is the most primitive attraction known to man. Sexual attraction is the most primitive and the most natural and the most potent attraction known to man. Attraction is primitive. A felt experience is driven by chemistry, presence, polarity, and sexual tension, not checklist and logic. Raw attraction isn't logical. Why women desire emotion, not reason. I got a story to go along with the last part. Why women desire emotion, not reason. To simply put it, women don't want to think. When women get around a sexually appealing man who has game, he knows his way around women, he knows his way around the bedroom. He he's a take charge, decisive, transparent, assertive man who doesn't mince his words. He doesn't mince his words. When she gets around a man like that, she's like, finally, I don't have to think. He'll do all the heavy lifting. He'll do all of the planning, all of the thinking, and he'll just tell me when and where he wants me, and I'll be there with bells on. And I'm not being facetious. When a woman is really feeling a man and she's sexually attracted to that man, all she wants to know is tell me when and where, and I will be there with bells on. Or whatever else you tell me to wear. Raw attraction isn't logical. Why women desire emotion, not reason? Because they don't want to think, they want to feel. And that's a fact. It is a fact that women, for the most part, I'm generalizing, women have a hang up about always wanting to feel good. They want to feel good 24/7. They do. Women want to feel good every second of every minute, of every hour, of every day, of every week, of every month, of every year. They want to feel good every day. This is why a lot of women are miserable because they want a man to compromise everything and sacrifice everything to make his life all about her. This is why they say happy wife, happy life, because you have a lot of men who believe it is their job to make their women happy. And you will run yourself ragged and into an early grave doing that shit. Raw attraction isn't logical. Why women desire emotion, not reason. Guys, sometime back, I was dealing with this young lady. And I told this story probably a dozen times, but it bears repeating so I can make my point. I was dealing with this young lady, and she told me to my face, right? She said, I don't know if you're running game or playing games, but I like it. Please don't stop. What does that mean? I don't know if you're running games. I don't know if you're running game or playing games. Please don't stop. I like it. So what she was saying was, whatever it is you're doing, the way that you talk to me, the way that you're fucking me, the way that I feel when I'm with you, I like it. Even if you're not being genuine, please don't stop. Keep it up. Which again goes to my point. Why women desire emotion, not reason. Here is a woman who is literally telling me, she's telling me, I don't know if you're lying. I don't know if you're playing games or deceiving me with the way you're treating me, but I feel so good. Even if it's fake, I don't care. Keep it up. This literally what she was telling me. Now, of course, it was not fake. It was the real me, right? And she found that out. She found out how consistent I was. So much so, we got into a relationship later on. Yeah, it got real. Yeah, we were together for quite a while, for years after that, right? But at the time, we were just fuck buddies. But it turned into something more because she realized he is not running game. He is not playing games. This is the real him. Oh, I want to marry him. And she did. she did. She did. Right? Raw attraction isn't logical. Why women desire emotion, not reason. Again, here's a woman telling me, look, I don't know if you're bullshitting me, but whatever it is, I like it. Please don't stop. Because she was loving the way she was feeling. Her emotions, as far as she was concerned, they were on cloud nine. They were on cloud nine. She had no complaint. She was floating. This woman, this is the same woman that after the second time we had sex, gave me a Hallmark Hallmark, what do you call it? Greeting card. Right? The second time. Right? The second time we linked up. And by the way, let me say this real quick. 'Cause I want guys to understand this. Okay, this woman, the same woman who told me, I don't know if you're running game or playing games. Don't stop. I like it, right? This is the same woman who the second time we had sex at a hotel. The first time we had sex was my crib. The second time was at a hotel that she paid for because she couldn't wait until I got home. I said, I'm about to get off work. I'm about to head to the crib. She was begging me. She was like, please, there's a hotel. Right? Because right where I was between where I lived at and where I worked, there was a hotel on the off the highway. And she was in the area and she was like, please, please, I just want your dick for 30 minutes. Boom. Met her at the hotel right off the highway. Right after we got done, walked her to her car. She gave me the motherfucking Hallmark greeting card, basically telling me that she was grateful that she met me. Right. And this, again, guys, this was the second time we were having sex. This was not a woman I was dating. This was a fuck buddy. But she was so caught up in the feeling and she was so sexually attracted to me. Not only that, but once we started having sex, the sexual chemistry was off the charts. Raw attraction isn't logical. Why women desire emotion, not reason. Again, the only two ways you're going to have sex with a woman is if she desires you sexually or you negotiate sex. PUAs, negotiate sex. Passport bros, negotiate sex. Most of these red pill guys, most of them, they negotiate sex. It's not to say that these guys don't come into contact with women who might genuinely desire them from time to time, but for a lot of them, it's going to be few and in between because they're so busy focused on the women who don't want them that they overlook the women who do. Raw attraction isn't logical. Why women desire emotion, not reason. So, guys, I want to hit y'all with some reality checkpoints. Y'all not gonna like it. Y'all not gonna like it. But I gotta tell the truth because here's the reality. If you want to have an easy time or an easier time than you're having right now with women, number one, you need some game. Right? Game alone, right, will make you a more sexually appealing man. I mean, a more, let me rephrase it. Game alone will make you a more sexually appealing man than you are right now. I promise you that. Game will make you a more sexually appealing man than you are right now. All you have to do is encompass the knowledge and the wisdom and apply it. I need you guys to understand that. Now, let's get back to the title though. Raw attraction isn't logical, it's instinctual. When you talk about instinct or being instinctual, what is that? It's a feeling. It's a feeling you get. Raw attraction isn't logical, it's instinctual, it's an instinct, it's a feeling, it's something that you feel. And a lot of you guys, when you're conversating with women, you're not evoking that feeling that makes women say, I want him inside of me yesterday. You're just not doing it. And a lot of that has to do with the way that you talk to women because you don't understand attraction. You don't understand how to flirt. You think that complimenting a woman and being pleasant with your words is flirting. No, it's not. Raw attraction isn't logical, it's instinctual. Guys, it doesn't care about your resume, right? I need you guys to understand that. It doesn't care about your resume. It doesn't care that you look good on paper. And a lot of you guys look good on paper. The quote unquote high value man, which is bullshit, but we'll go ahead and entertain that nonsense. They look good on paper. The quote unquote good man, the educated lane, guys with, doctorates and MBAs and who make great money, business owners, a lot of them look good on paper. They take care of their family. They go to church 2 or 3 times a week in some cases, right? They look great on paper. Here's the problem with a lot of them, and some of you, you lack sex appeal, period. Women don't lust you like that. When you encounter women, they don't trip over themselves trying to get close to you. You lack sex appeal. And a lot of guys, they don't want to adhere to that fact. And it's a fact that a lot of guys, the reason why you're struggling is because because here's the thing, there's a difference between you having sex appeal, but you really don't know how to manage women. So you have no trouble with women being attracted to you and you can have sex. You're just inconsistent with women following your lead because you don't know how to manage women. See, you can be taught. You can be taught how to manage women, but you have the key ingredient. You have one of the key ingredients already, the ability to attract, the ability to draw women in sexually. If you don't have that, you're going to struggle. So if you don't have sex appeal and you don't have masculine leadership, bro, if you don't have sex appeal and you don't have masculine leadership, why would a woman fuck with you? What could she possibly get out of it? And I want guys to think about that. Because again, women, they just want to feel. They don't want to think. So, in order for you to achieve that, you have to be the type of guy who's a take charge guy, who's assertive, who's decisive, who has plans already. So when you talk to when you talk to women, you have the plans already. Most of you ain't that. Women always got to think with you guys. When do they get a chance to feel when they're always thinking? A lot of you guys ask women questions. Why are you asking women questions, especially about their past? You're making them think. Women don't want to think, they want to feel. They want to feel. This is why when a career woman or an entrepreneur woman, when she gets off of work and she goes home to her man, she don't want to go home and be the boss. She's been thinking all goddamn day. She wants to. When women get off of work, they want to get in the car, take their bra off, let their hair down, and go home to their man where he got it. He do all the thinking. They just come home and feel good when they walk in that door and they know they have a sexually appealing, consistent, dependable, reliable man at home who's about to dick them the fuck down and fuck all that stress out they fucking pussy. All that stress is about to come out from all the orgasms that sexually appealing man is about to bring up out of her. Raw attraction isn't logical. Why women desire emotion, not reason. Again, guys, raw attraction is not logical, it's instinctual. It doesn't care about your resume, it doesn't care about your polite intentions, it doesn't care that you have good guy traits, it doesn't care that you're reasonable or responsible. When you lack sex appeal, raw attraction doesn't care about any of those things. And that's why, gentlemen, a safe, dependable man can still feel invisible to a woman. This is why a polite, respectful man can still be ignored by women. This is why a structured, logical man can still be overlooked. Why? A woman can say she should like you, but she doesn't feel it. Peep game. When a woman says, I should like him, logically, she should like you because you are good on paper. On paper, you are a good catch. You have a great job. You came from a good upbringing. You're a God fearing man, or a man in many cases. You check a lot of boxes when it comes to like husband, father, boyfriend, a lot of boxes. But you missed one: sex appeal. Sex appeal. You missed one: sex appeal. Raw attraction isn't logical. So when guys are making posts saying, oh, women are greedy. Women, they want a guy this tall and he got to have this money and he got to have all this. Women are never happy. No shit. Because all they want to do is feel. They don't want to think. Raw attraction isn't logical. Why women desire emotion, not reason. Guys, look, a woman doesn't think herself into to desire. She feels it. Again, a woman does not think herself into desire. She feels it. And that's because the man is the initiator and dictator of that interaction. I need you guys to understand that. And let me just say this again. For all you guys that think you can logic your way in the pussy, when all you do is look good on paper, one or two things are going to happen. Either the woman is going to reject you, use you. Actually, one of three things is going to happen. She's either going to reject you outright, right? Use you, or settle for you because you look good on paper. And I've said this: for a woman, for a broke woman to get into a relationship with a man who has money, who's willing to take care of her, although she is not sexually attracted to him, that's actually a logical decision on her part. It's a smart decision. So when women are fucking with guys who have money, that's actually a logical decision. Here's the problem: raw attraction isn't logical. So if a woman is making a rational or logical decision to fuck with you because you got money, that means there is no raw attraction. There is no sexual attraction. She just said, you know what? I don't want his dick, but he has resources and he's willing to share them. Let the negotiations begin because that's what's happening. Sex is being negotiated. She's exchanging her body for your resources or financial gratuity. That's how that works. Either you have sex appeal or you don't. And if you don't have sex appeal, you have to use another way to convince women to come to the negotiation table so you can have sex with them. That's what a lot of guys got to do. You got to sit at the negotiation table and then you have to hear the woman out. And she's going to tell you all the shit you need to do to get the pussy, if you get the pussy. When you don't have sex appeal, that's what happens to you. You're at the mercy of the woman, and whatever she says that you need to do to get it is what you need to do. And you still might not get it. Raw attraction isn't logical. Why women desire emotion, not reason. Guys, real game, no theory. 11 a.m. this morning, excuse me, Central, 12 noon Eastern. Come through and fuck with us. Guys, it's real out here. There's a lot of guys bullshitting. They think they can take shortcuts in the game. You can't take shortcuts. Anytime you deal with women who aren't genuinely attracted to you right when you first meet them, right away, the very first time y'all meet face to face, if she isn't attracted to you, then chances are you're going to have difficulties with that woman. Especially if you were around that woman for several minutes, like maybe, let's say you pulled her off of a dating app and y'all go on a first date and there's no attraction, there is no sexual attraction. After the first date, mm, mm. Because even if you don't have sex after the first date, there should be sexual attention on the first date. If you're leaving the first date and there is no sexual attention, chances are that woman isn't attracted to you like that. Chances are, exceptions aside, but there should be some sexual attention on that first date if the attraction is mutually genuine. And that's just a fact, right? Like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.